Last year, freelancers contributed over £278 billion to the UK's economy. And according to Forbes.com, this year is going to be an even bigger year for freelancers in the UK. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 of the best freelancing skills to ensure that you're one of the top earning freelancers this year. This is based on research and data that I've gathered by combing through some of the world's top freelancing websites like People Per Hour and Upwork. They're forecasting that 2024 is going to see the highest demand for people with e-commerce skills in technology platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce and WordPress. Now, Shopify is used by some of the world's largest companies. Companies like Tesla, Gymshark and many other companies actually uses Shopify to run their online stores. But what's even better about a platform like Shopify is that it's used by many small businesses as well who are looking to sell online. For example, a small business can create an e-commerce website built on Shopify for as little as £30 per month. And this will give them all the bells and whistles of a fully functioning e-commerce website. So that will be equipped with product pages, shopping cart, and everything else that comes with it. And the most wonderful thing about this for you is this is very easy for you to learn because most of the customization that you would do on a platform like Shopify is literally drag and drop technology. Rest assured that you will not need to write a single line of computer code. The skills that you will really need here is an ability to create eye-catching design, understand things like mobile responsiveness and customer experience. All of these skills are things that I think anybody can learn very quickly. There's so many courses on YouTube that teaches people how to create a Shopify store completely from scratch. I've got a friend who does this as a side hustle and he makes thousands per month. He charges people an upfront fee to create their Shopify store. Then he also charges them a monthly recurring fee, which covers things like hosting and ongoing maintenance and so on. Now the hosting and everything will be covered in the Shopify plan. So you do not need to actually provide the hosting directly for these people. But very easily, you could be scaling this into a proper business. Now, creating e-commerce websites on platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce will earn you anywhere up to £150 per hour. Now, web developers have always been a highly sought after skill. Now, this might very well change in the future with AI, but what I can tell you is that it's not going to change in 2024. But if anything, as a web developer, you should be absolutely loving life right now with all the AI that's available. Because while AI might actually be your worst enemy in the future, right now, it literally needs to be your best friend. One of the vice presidents of one of the world's biggest tech companies and one of the biggest backers of AI actually said 80% of the code that is written by AI is filled with errors. However, AI can give developers a great platform from where to start. But here is the real truth. While the code that AI is writing might not be 100% accurate, I remember back in the day when I used to write a lot of code, I used to spend hours and hours trying to find the errors in my code, only to find out later that I've forgotten to add a semicolon somewhere. Now that is the sort of thing that today AI would be able to tell me in seconds. I can just put my code into ChatGPT and ask it to find the error. And this has made troubleshooting 10 times easier. And another reason why this is great news for you as a developer is because it means that you can write code a lot faster, which means that you can take on a lot more jobs and even earn a lot more money. And I don't know what is going to happen when you can literally vomit at an AI and it will write all of the code for you with the entire thing being 100% accurate. So if you're a web developer and you have skills in front-end design, databases, mobile app development, you could be earning a lot of money right now as a freelancer. And what's great is that you've got AI to help you. You will be able to earn up to £120 per hour as a freelancer. Now, email marketing is a marketing communication that has properly stood the test of time. And it doesn't matter what kind of innovations are made in marketing and technology, email marketing is as relevant today as it ever was. For example, I remember there was a time when people were saying that social media marketing is going to make email marketing completely redundant, and it was going to be the death of email marketing. However, here we are in 2024, and one of the reasons why I think email marketing will continue to form a big part of the marketing landscape is because, one, it's a really cheap form of marketing, and it's also a very effective way for companies to communicate communicate with their customers. So look, if you have the ability to create effective marketing campaigns and you have skills in marketing softwares like MailChimp, Constant Contact, .mailer, .digital, whatever it is they call it nowadays. Also, if you have great HTML, CSS and design skills, then I'm going to tell you right now that as a freelancer in the email marketing world, you can make a decent amount of money, and you can either do this as a side hustle or you could do it as a main job as a freelancer. Now look, if you're thinking that this is something that you could well be interested in, but you're worried that you haven't got the skills for it, there's so many courses online now on things like LinkedIn Learning, Skillshare, or even right here on YouTube, which are completely for free, which you can use to get the required skills that you need to be a great email marketer. There's also plenty of resources online for you to find gigs or jobs as a freelance email marketer by looking on websites like Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour. Now, as an email marketer, you can expect to earn anywhere from 30 to 45 pounds per hour. Now, we're going to jump from email marketing and we're going to go straight to a form of social media, which I think is exploding right now. Now, TikTok and short form video is the new trend. Well, actually, I don't even think we can call TikTok a trend because it's been around for so long. But TikTok has grown to become one of the biggest social media platforms in the world. And I think it has revolutionized the video editing industry, even more so than things like YouTube and Facebook. And another form of video content that has completely blown up over the last 2 years is video podcasting. Now, what all of this means is that the demand for things like video editors has been greater than it has ever been before. Because based on my research looking across multiple freelancing websites, video editors remains one of the highest in demand skills. And this is because consumption of content is high and competition for views have been greater than it has ever been before. So if you are a video editor, you will know that things have never been this good. Now, for example, according to Upwork, people with DaVinci Resolve skills are in high demand. DaVinci Resolve is one of the biggest video editing softwares out there, and it's a platform which most people can access for free. So it's not a case where you need to be shelling out a lot of money paying for platforms like Adobe Premiere Pro or the one from Apple. I can't remember the name of it now, but you don't need to use any paid video services. And what I find really interesting as well is that social media platforms are making it easier for people to create videos on their platforms. They're providing the tools for you to create this video content. So for example, CapCut, which is one of the biggest video editing softwares on the market right now, is actually owned by TikTok's owner, ByteDance. And this is a software that anybody can use completely for free and create amazing video content. Now, to be a successful video editor, you will need to make sure you're at the top of your game because competition in this industry is massive. Now, you'll need to make sure that you're skilling up on all the essential skills that you need for this, like color grading, animation, the ability to use AI to create videos. You'll also need to be able to create engaging content for things like social media, promotional content, tutorials, and other form of contents that companies might be looking for. Now, one of the key things that you must be able to do to be a successful video editor is the ability to show your work. You will need to have a portfolio. And it's also a really useful thing to do to make sure you get all the practice as well, to make sure that you have all the essential skills to be successful. And once you have this portfolio, then you can begin shopping around, looking for clients. You can send them your portfolio. You just need to reach out to a lot of companies. You can reach out to content creators on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. There's so many people out there right now who are looking for great video editors, but what is going to stand you apart is the quality of your work. And that is why the portfolio is going to be super important. Now, according to Upwork, video editors can expect to earn anywhere up to £90 per hour. Now, they say that AI is going to make humans completely redundant, but I think before it does this, it's going to make a lot of people very rich. And I'm not just talking about the founder of ChatGPT. I'm talking about ordinary people like you. Because what I'm going to tell you right now is AI is something that every company is looking at right now because they want to know how they can use it to leverage and grow their business. And the thing is, for freelancers who fully understands and appreciates the power of AI, they could be using ChatGPT's technology to create their own customer service chatbots, or they could be using things like Midjourney to generate images for content creation. And let me tell you this, I would be a very rich man if I got £1 every time somebody in business says to me, yeah, I know what ChatGPT is, but I don't know how to use it. or I don't even know what to ask it. I find that absolutely mental. But what I really want to show you is that even at this very basic level, there are people who will need your help. You could be selling AI prompts. You could be selling prompts that will teach people or help people to communicate with AI platforms like ChatGPT. And I'm going to share something with you that the vice president of that tech company also shared. He said that most people are worried that AI is going to take their jobs, when actually their job is actually more likely to be taken by somebody who knows how to use AI. So look, I am not saying that we shouldn't worry about the impact of AI, but the truth is there's very little we're going to be able to do about it anyways. You have to embrace it, and you do not want to be the person that actually gets left behind and then you become redundant because you haven't kept up with the times. You will be able to earn up to £120 per hour as a freelancer. One of the most basic skills I think every human should learn right now is communication skills. This is the skill that is going to be most essential in an AI-driven world. You take care, and I will see you on the next one.